A solemn quiet fell on Edinburgh today as the Queen's children escorted her down Scotland's Royal Mile. Her only daughter has accompanied Her Majesty on this final journey from the moment she left her beloved Balmoral.
Today, Anne, Princess Royal, is joined by her three brothers. The Queen now lays in rest at St Giles Cathedral, members of the Royal Company of Archers keeping vigil.
This was the scene inside St Giles Cathedral as the day drew to a close. The Queen lay at rest and her four children mounted a vigil around her coffin. These were live television pictures of a most significant state event. It was a public illustration of a family's private grief. This was the palace of Holyrood House earlier in the day. Through time, history has been shaped in this corner of Edinburgh's Old Town. This was how it looked for a monarch and a mother lost. The Queen's coffin was driven up the city's Royal Mile for a service of thanksgiving. Her children walked with her. This was a picture of a sovereign past and present. In one frame, it was a family's grief and a nation's change. The route was lined by several thousand people in a shared ritual of remembrance. And to record history, a day to offer condolences and to bear witness.
God bless the Queen!
There was some applause, but this large crowd shared its sentiment powerfully in its silence. In St Giles Cathedral, it was a service to give thanks. The Prime Minister had travelled north to join a congregation drawn from across Scottish society and politics.
For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die.
Following the service of Thanksgiving, the Royal Company of Archers moved forward, the traditional bodyguard with one final duty to watch over their Queen at rest. The public waited for hours to pay their respects to the Queen as she lay at rest. The queue snaked through the streets of central Edinburgh. For a period, some were joined by her children. The loss of a queen is a significant moment in history. These pictures showed a family taking a moment for themselves and their mother, and their loss was laid bare. James Matthews, Sky News, Edinburgh.